Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. This music's a nice way to start your morning.
It is. It's really upbeat.
It really is. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
And I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca. Good morning.
Good morning. It is
You're
early
like how
here.
I'm like, wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and record about Love is Blind with me.
You have a blow poke at me. No, it actually, I've been up since about 6, which is sleeping in for me.
You are an early riser.
It's not a
It's
blessing.
a problem. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Timmy's parents are like that. They were always up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And Timmy was like that for a long time. But now that he's working from home, he's like 7:30. Like that's kind of where we're at.
I slept until 7:30 yesterday, I think. And it was like, you would have thought I slept until
Did
noon.
Steve think you were dead?
No, he slept in too. And he was like, wow, we really slept in. I'm like,
Yeah.
we are losers. We did not.
All right. So we have a very important job today. We're talking about Love is Blind. As you guys know, we decided last minute to cover this. And we're just going to, go through the couples and just chat about. I will say, we're talking about Love is Blind season 9, episodes 7-9, guys. If you haven't watched them, we're going to spoil everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, I did not find this set of episodes very entertaining.
No, I was actually bored. And before we started to record, I'm like, I need to do a little recap because what happened? Nothing.
We had a lot of circular conversations with drunk people.
Yes. They're so drunk.
I've had many conversations with drunk people in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't waste your time. It took me till I was 40 years old to figure this out.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. My kid texted me the other night that her battery on her key fob was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I called her and I could tell that she had been drinking. She was at her boyfriend's house and he was too. And they were like jibber jabbering. And like, I'm like, I gotta go. We'll talk about it in the morning. Click. Like you just gotta say, we'll sleep it off. We'll talk in the morning. Yeah.
And maybe that's why these episodes are so annoying to me because I'm the sober one listening to all these drunk people talk.
Yes.
So maybe I should have watched them drunk. Then I would have been into it.
It's so interesting because Love is Blind is trying to like fight back against this image that there's so much alcohol consumption and they're feeding them alcohol, but like they're always drunk.
Especially when they're together, they're always drunk.
Yeah.
And I know people are like really coming for Madison, but she has a wine glass in every scene. It's very clear who knows what's in it. Mm-hmm. But she's holding a wine glass in every episode. So it's like she just drinking all day at home.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going on because what I think, Becca, honestly, is because they use the cups for continuity.
Yes.
I think even if they're drinking like a water, it would be in that wine glass.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like they should have a tumbler and then a wine glass when you're drinking wine, but that's just my opinion.
So we know. Mm-hmm. Yes.
We need to clock. We need to clock what you're drinking.
They also have the shot glasses this season, which I don't remember from other seasons where they had the gold shot glasses.
Yeah.
And they do take a lot of shots, it seems like, on this season.
Yeah. All right. So let's run through these couples and then we'll do the party last. Okay. So I want to start with Anton and Allie because I don't think much happens here.
I feel like there is something in Allie's head that she doesn't like about this relationship, and she is searching for every little thing.
Yeah. So we just have this little bit of them in Mexico. They're in Mexico, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And she's like, would you ever let anyone paint your nails? And he's like, fuck no.
I know. He was very.
I was like, oh, okay. All right. And then he was kind of like, do I look like the kind of pansy ass that would let somebody... Like, dude, calm down. Calm down.
It felt like he wanted to say, do I look gay?
Yes.
But he knew the camera was there.
It had overtones of homophobia. Yes.
It did.
And I was like, dude, take a page out of Harry Styles' book. Paint those nails, wear a skirt. You're going to be awesome.
He'll be fine.
So they work night shift and we see them making some breakfast and they're having mimosas. And she's like, I never do this. I never have a mimosa when I get home. I usually just go to the gym and I go right to bed.
I think she is much more health conscious than he is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
They have this little conversation about joint bank accounts. He wants joint, but she thinks, okay, fine, but I also want separate. Now, I need your thoughts on this because I
Okay.
grew up with my mom being the person who controlled all the money.
Mhm.
My mom and dad had a joint bank account always. But again, as I remind everyone, my mother was 17 when they got married. Timmy and I have a joint bank account mainly because we had no money and had to put everything together.
Yes.
And we still do. We still do have. And I control all the money. So
Mhm.
what is your setup like over there?
So until Steve and I got married,
Because you got married a little bit later,
yes, we were together for 9 years before we got married.
but you were how old is what I mean.
Oh, when I met Steve, I'm 45 now, take away 10, I was about 35, 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were like mature, you had a career.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I always wanted to keep we had a joint account that we put things in for our household.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still raising children. I was
Mm-hmm.
financially responsible for them 100%. And I kind of had a shell about my money. Like I went through a little bit of a financial abusive divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this was my money.
Yeah. No, I get
yeah. Until almost the week before we got married, Steve didn't even know how much money I made.
it. Poor Steve.
Yeah. I mean, he had an idea, but we're not talking about millions of dollars.
Yeah. Right.
But now that we're married, we have everything is together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, if I got married today at
Mhm.
48, having built a career for myself, I don't think I would join a bank account.
Yeah, if I got married again, and it was a discussion Steve and I had, and
Yeah.
I did not necessarily want a joint bank account. I
Mm-hmm.
would have liked to still have my own and he have
Yeah.
his own, but it was something that was very important to Steve.
Yeah.
As his first and only marriage, he just felt that's what you
Oh,
did.
he's one of those. Timmy reminds me of that all the time.
Yeah.
I got it right the first time. Okay.
He doesn't necessarily say that because he knows a knuckle sandwich would be coming his way.
Wow.
But not that I condone violence. But he just felt like he waited. He knew he was somebody who I'm not going to get married till I'm in my 50s. I want to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, all I know is Anton wants a joint account. And I think there's a part of him that's like, she spends a lot of money.
She has a high upkeep bill every month.
And we don't know what he does, but he seems to make really good money. Is he in logistics?
It sounded something like a truck driver, like a maybe night delivery.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's in transportation logistics. Yeah. So then randomly he's like, do you want to go get sweaters engraved? You don't get sweaters engraved, but this would be what I would say.
Yes.
With Mr. and Mrs. on them. And I just wrote, what? This is so out of character.
I think I think there's a sentimental heart somewhere in there.
I think production's like, here's your index card of where your activity needs to
This
be.
is the next activity. Bring it into the scene. Yeah.
So they meet up later with his friend Joe and Melissa, Joe's girlfriend of 4 months. And basically all you need to know here is Melissa and Allie go to the bathroom together, and Melissa pretty much throws Anton completely under the bus.
Yeah.
She's like, he's a big party guy, loves his strip clubs. 4 months ago, they were partying.
Yeah.
They even tell a story about Joe and Anton used to work at McDonald's, which we all have.
Yeah.
And they used to close it down to drink. Now, I used to drink in the walk. We used to drink in the walk-in all the time at McDonald's.
Yeah.
This is not a red flag, in my opinion.
No.
But
this is how you work at McDonald's.
Right. You can't judge somebody for what they've done when they were like 18.
No. But I think they're trying to lay this down of, in Allie's mind, Anton drinks a lot.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I said I have a friend who's a cop, and I said, I can't believe that bars open up at 6 a.m. Like, who's at the bar at 6 a.m.? And he goes, Rebecca, people who get off the night shift, just like when you get off of work. And and it totally put this change to perspective of people drinking at bars.
I agree.
I don't think just because he wants to come home and have a mimosa with his breakfast, that's not a red flag to me. Like,
no, but I will say this. as somebody who's been married to an alcoholic in my first marriage,
Yeah.
I am here from the future, Allie, to tell you, if you have reservations about his drinking, do not marry him.
Do not marry. Yes, 100%.
Plain and simple. Because whether he drinks too much or not, your drinking styles are
It's
clearly
different.
incompatible, and that is going to be a problem forever.
Yes.
So
Yes.
don't do it.
He seems like a let's go out kind of guy, and she seems like a homebody, let's stay in type of girl.
Yeah, because later at the party, like she tells the girls, he has 2 beers when he comes home. But I agree with you. He works the night shift.
Yeah.
Like if we so if we operated under the assumption that you could only drink in the evenings, right? And he works, then that's saying he can't drink till like Sunday.
Yeah.
And maybe he just likes a drink or two.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
Personally, having been in the relationships that I've been in, I would not be able to deal with this. I have a hard stance on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I could see a lot of people wouldn't, and it would be just fine.
But I think if in any situation, if there's a little red flag for you, then it's not going to work. And I think that's a red flag for her.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, no, girl, no.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to talk about Megan and Jordan. Sparkle Megan. I'm sorry. Sparkle Megan.
I know.
Oh, can you, we are on YouTube. Can you show everybody your mug?
Oh, this is my mug that I got for my birthday. If you listen to Murder, She Watched, this is Amy and I'm in my sad veil, and we are solving crimes.
We're Libra detectives.
Yes. I don't know if we're good, but we're detectives.
I was pretty happy with that tagline I came up with. Today you're guilty, tomorrow you're not.
Because that's true.
The next day you're guilty again.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, so Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan. Now, I have something controversial to say about Jordan, and this is not going to be popular, and it will not be well received. So everyone, send your emails to, I don't know, Amy at whatever.com. So here's my take on Jordan.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know how to say this. Is anyone into their kid?
Thank you. Okay. Okay. It feels like he's putting it on a little thick.
It feels performative.
Yes.
A little bit.
It's like showing, even when he was in the pods, showing everybody the pictures of that little box of his kid and every conversation about his kid. And I love my kids.
I love my kid. And my dad loves me. My dad is not this into me.
No,
it never was.
It feels like it's manipulative.
Yes, thank you. And I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I hope we are wrong. I hope. And also, Becca, it could be one of these things where he did kind of play it up and go in as a manipulation in a way, but then kind of realized like, oh, I actually kind of like this personality and I'm going to lean into it. And then it became true. Does that make sense?
Or he knows that kid is the only thing really connecting him and Megan together. And he's got to tell her every single time to remind her why she loves him.
And here's another thing. I looked at his social media. I looked at his Instagram. And it looks like he has say he has 15 posts, okay? 3 of them are from February 2024, and they're all like him and his friends.
Yes.
It's like just him and his bros, and there's like he's out to dinner. No Luca anywhere to be seen, okay? No. Starting September 9th, 2025, it's all Luca.
Yeah.
What else happened in September? He was announced as a cast member on Love is Blind.
Yep.
I don't know. It just feels it's too much.
It does. It feels like, what else do you have? Do you have any other hobbies? Do you have any other likes?
Yeah.
I do know that he does. I think they're self-published books.
I saw them.
He writes books based on Luca and being kind and Luca going to the store.
It's a teacher who writes them with him, and she's like a social and emotional learning coach or something. Yeah, I mean, all of that is great. And if all I'm saying is it feels like he may have come into this like, I'm going to find Luca a mother. And I also am aware, because he's a smart guy, I'm aware that this makes me really hot to everybody.
It does. And I don't know if I would like Jordan as much if he didn't manipulate me with his own child.
I could be manipulated with cake. I could be manipulated with sweet, sweet wine. You can't manipulate me with children. You just can't.
I can be a little like, oh, that's so sweet. He's such a good dad. And that's what I always say about him. Do I know anything else about him? Do I even like him? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know much about him. He's made this kid his whole personality.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if it's genuine and I hope we're wrong. And if it's genuine, great. Luca's got a great dad, sounds like. So go ahead.
That conversation that he and Megan had at the table about time is important. You don't need to just always buy him.
Yes.
I don't want you just to come in and buy.
Mm-hmm.
So that seemed a very genuine, like upstanding good dad. Yeah.
I agree. He's like, don't spoil my kid. I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like, don't get my kid used to, you buy the generic Legos. We're not buying real Legos.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I really think I like them together. And one thing I really like is I think he has enough of a sense of humor to pull her out of her head. So, like, you know, they come home from that party and she's like reeling. Remember, she said he was annoying. And she's like, I just, you know, I want us to be that power couple. And what she's saying is everyone else was real into each other, but you were goofing off with Joe and not really paying attention to me. And he was able to pull her out of her head by saying, like, a little humor in it, right? Like, oh, you think KB and Edmund are a power couple? And she's like, well, no, of course not. And he's like, oh yeah, Madison and Joe, right? Yeah, they're like it was. Yeah. And I think she needs somebody to ground her in that way. And
he seems to be a very good communicator.
Yes. I agree.
I think he has said to her several times, you have to tell me what you need or want. I cannot read your mind.
Yeah. And the fact that he has a good relationship with Luca's mother, because we find that out later.
Yes.
Is also a good sign. So I don't think this guy is bad. No. I just wonder if he's as good as we think he is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
And I do like the conversations that he had saying when she was getting stressed out about, you could tell, like, I haven't even met your son. We're going to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you're going to meet him. We're going to do it off camera. I appreciate that we're not going to see them hopefully together and meet for the first time on camera. And he was like, I'm going to work on that. It's going to be a priority. Like, he can center her and bring her down really good.
Yeah. And then he said to her, I would not have signed up for this if I didn't think it would be okay. Like, I think she really needed a guy like this. They are a good match.
They're a good match, except, do you want to hear, can I say a spoiler?
Okay, go ahead. Skip ahead, guys, if you don't want to hear it.
Yes. So the sleuths on Reddit have pulled up housing records.
Uh-oh.
And she just bought like a $1.2 million house with only her name, like on
in Denver.
Deed. Yeah.
Okay. What could have happened there is maybe she's like, since we're getting the cheaper house and I can completely outright pay for it with the sale of my LA house, I'm just going to put it in my name.
Yes.
That could be happening.
Yeah. But I know you didn't really care for Sparkles at first.
I hated Sparkle Megan when I met her, and now I like her a lot.
I like her. I think, to me, she's a very familiar person. I know a lot of people like her.
Okay.
That money is their number one value.
Yeah, not me.
But they're still good people. I think she has a good heart.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And if that's how she was raised, that's what she knows.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I don't relate to that, but that doesn't mean it's terrible. No. I agree with you.
And she doesn't seem like money hungry, like Mike, who's like scamming and trying to make more money for himself.
Scammer.
Yeah, I was always partial to her, so I want to see her come out happy with this. I want the relationship she wants to be what happens at the end.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one
definitely
to chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Becca, we have to talk about the most offensive smoothie to ever be on television.
That was fake, right? No one's drinking that.
No one's drinking chicken purified, liquefied, right?
With Crystal Light?
No.
That's fake. Like, that's just where in the manosphere did he find that?
And who is saying Crystal Light is healthy? Like, aren't there chemicals in that?
Every time I drink a little Crystal Light packet, I get a tummy ache and got to run to the restroom.
Every time I drink a smoothie with chicken and Crystal Light in it, I want to vomit all over the place.
Like, it was just like, that had to be like, what could I do that's gross to see if she'll drink it? Yeah.
I also did appreciate when they went looking at the house, the $2.5 million house, which don't get me started on why people think they need 6 bedrooms when they have 1 child. Okay. Yeah. Mary Brown. But what bothered me here, or what didn't bother me, I'm sorry, what made me what endeared him to me a little bit is not only did he say, like, I don't want to be a financial burden on her, but he was like, I also don't want her to have to step down her level of living.
Yes.
And I appreciated that. Like, that shows me he's a secure guy.
He's very secure. He's very mature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even though I think he's a little like playing the strings a little with his kid, he's a good guy.
I think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm just worried. I'm worried that we're all being fooled.
I'm worried because editing can get us every time.
Yes. The other thing I want to touch on with them really quick is the meeting with the mom and the sister.
Oh, yeah.
This family is so, I mean, I hope that when I pass on to another world, that my children and my husband come together weekly.
Yes.
To mourn me and cry.
Oh, I mean,
the
first 6 months, it needs to be daily.
Yes. Like, I don't want Timmy to get out of bed for 6 weeks.
No. You take to the bed. Mm-hmm. You fall to pieces.
Mm-hmm. I want
roam the streets not knowing what to do.
Yes. I want him to wear a t-shirt. Have you seen my wife with my picture on it?
A staircase on the back.
But I like, this family is so sweet. I loved the mom. I loved the sister. Mm-hmm. I love their relationship with Megan. I love Sparkle Megan. I'm here.
I was into her when I first saw her, and the family dynamics, you can tell they genuinely all like each other.
I agree. I agree. Okay. Speaking of liking each other, not liking each other, then liking each other again, Madison and Joe.
Oh, Joe.
I can't tell if I loathe Joe or if he's my absolute favorite. Because I go back and forth.
It goes
when
back
he
and forth, yeah.
describes Nick as having sex by just laying on top of somebody and going skiing, where have you been my whole life, Joe?
He really does not like Nick. I wish we could,
No.
besides Nick being a little slithery snake, I wish was there a reason why Joe doesn't like him? Did something happen in the pods?
Well, the girls say none of them like him.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I wrote, Dear Madison, please do not try to argue with a drunk person. It's a futile effort. Don't do it. Like, just let him sleep it off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's outside their room sobbing. He's still blackout drunk. Like, what is happening? Where am I? Who are you? Later, she's telling the girls about the fight. They have like this little get together, and she's like, it was really intense. And then we have really great sex. Like, it was super passionate. Like,
I think he's just having sex with her to try to like her.
Yeah. And I've had really passionate sex with drunk people before too. Like, that's the whole thing about being drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Madison is getting a not great edit because she's in a not great relationship. So we are seeing the worst of her. We're seeing the most I think whatever happened in that hotel room triggered her to something else. And that's why she was sobbing. It brought something else up, I think.
Well, and a lot of people online are like, haven't you ever seen a drunk person? I think I even said that.
Yeah.
But then I realized she may not have seen this level of a drunk person.
Yeah. And while you're dating somebody in a longer term relationship, you have seen them be drunk like that before it's 2 weeks before you get married.
Yeah.
So maybe she's didn't know how drunk he gets. She doesn't know how he acts when he's drunk. She doesn't know him.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So later they're having this conversation. And first of all, I just have to say, I have a note here. She says she loves that they're front loading conflict. No, that's not a thing. It's not a thing. You're just fighting a lot.
Yeah.
Madison, at one point they're talking and he is saying to her, doesn't this whole process freak you out? I'm completely freaked out.
Yeah.
And all he's looking for is like a little bit of validation, but she takes this completely personal.
Yes.
And she's like, oh my God, well, I'm sure about you. And like, this just escalates.
And she stomps around the entire apartment. She gets the ring. Yep. And I think it's because she knows that he's not that into her.
Something inside of her knows it.
Yeah.
Her intuition is screaming.
Yes.
And I think to his credit, he's a bro, right?
Yeah.
But I think to his credit, he's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying.
The best he can.
He's fighting that like, okay, I'm not attracted to her, but I'm going to try to be attracted to her.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you also notice that Joe doesn't really look people in the eyes when he's talking, nor does he really look at the camera when he's talking?
Joe is always in a state. I can't tell if
I
can't tell if he's drunk, not drunk, just a nervous wreck, an anxious person, maybe.
Yeah, he's always revved up for no reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he says, well, I guess I'll just keep everything inside and I'll never be able to share anything with you. So now they get another reset. Like they just keep resetting. And at one point, she takes the ring off.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just end it now. Just end it now, kids.
I know. Here's another pro tip from an old hag who's been married for 20 years. If you're breaking up in the first week of your engagement, this might not be the marriage for you.
No. If you're getting triggered in every situation, this is not the relationship for you.
So what did you think of Joe's house? I have here, he has a studio apartment, which is fine.
Yeah.
He calls his PS4 a PS5. I did clock that.
Yes.
He has a huge Bible. And I was
Weird.
like, is that really a safe? You know how they put safes
one
in
of those
there?
little fake Bibles? Yeah.
And he has a ton of self-help books and just one frying pan.
It sounds like a typical guy's apartment.
All right. So now we have Madison meeting his family. And, we get a lot of this generic, like, family values, like I don't, she seems to have good family values. How do you know that?
Yeah. You've never had a conversation with her. Yeah.
Joe says we did such deep marriage counseling in those pods. Like he says it was 3 years into other relationships and I didn't know what I knew about her on like day 2.
And this guy was engaged before.
Yeah. And I'm like, maybe that's a problem, Joe. So Madison has a good career. She says she has a house. She's ready. And she impresses the fuck out of his parents. And Joe's back into her.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has a good girlfriend resume.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. She does well with parents. Exactly. Okay. Where are we going next? Nick and Annie.
Oh, God.
So not much here. I don't know. He makes the mistake of telling her. And again, I think she's drunk. I have to say something. You know how everybody's talking about her hair?
Oh, yeah.
Kate Casey described her as a girl who just got out of a leaf pile.
That's a great. Oh. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. No better way to describe her.
Does she have too much hair? I think she's one of these people that has too much hair.
They're extensions though, because it looks like, remember when you would take Barbie in the bath and then her hair would never come back?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it reminds me of.
I mean, look, I've got 6 wisps and I'm staring down the barrel of a wig. We all know this. But maybe she doesn't need extensions. Maybe she could give them to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe do you think they're your color?
No.
So I saw somebody say, and I don't remember what group, it might have been our group. I don't know what group or if it was on a Reddit thread, said that she doesn't have resting bitch face. She has resting, I just smelt a fart face.
Oh, like, yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Like she always is making some sort of face. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So when they're having this fight, I think she's clearly drunk. And he's like, let's just go to sleep. Let's, talk about tomorrow. And she's like, oh my God, Nick, why are you doing this to me? Like, she's just so angry. She's like a demon. She's pissed.
She just starts pulling things out of the air. You said, and he's like, I never said that. Yeah, it's not a good
wrote, why are we spending 15 whole minutes on a circular conversation with drunk people? This is exhausting.
Yeah.
So
poor guy, he just wanted to pack and have her go to sleep.
Yeah. And then I guess she says something and he's like, I never said that. And then later, the next day or something, she's like, I'm really sorry that I put words in your mouth. Like that was what he was saying. Yeah. And she goes, it'll never happen again. He goes, yeah, it can't happen again.
Yeah. But I think he comes from the man is the leader kind of household. So,
Yeah.
And
she love bombs the fuck out of him. This is what she does.
Yeah.
I hate him. Okay. What he said about our queer kids and our queer community, he's an asshole. I hate him.
Yeah.
And she is too.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure everybody knows.
Everyone knows. They are assholes.
So now Annie goes to Nick's little mountain house. It's very cute.
Very cute.
He's real into sports and he shows her his medals from a marathon. And she's like, you ran all of these? And he goes, oh, please, I have a trillion more. Okay, whatever.
Wow.
He says he's a size queen, loves a big sale. I'm just leaving that there. Moving on. He has a 65 Shelby Cobra replica.
Yeah.
And it is a replica, guys, because if it was a real one, it would be like $1.5 million.
Yeah. And you wouldn't just be having it in that garage. No.
And you can get a replica for like 50K.
Yeah.
Not that 50K is nothing. I'm just saying.
No. Yeah.
So at one point she's like, oh, you've done so much. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. Is it intimidating?
Ugh.
Pro tip.
Ugh.
Never assume people are intimidated by you. You just come off as a fucking dick bag.
No.
Ugh. God.
I didn't like him from the moment I saw him step on into a pod. I was like, nope.
Luxury watch dealer, no thank you. Now, I did hear, from the Reddits that he is a legit luxury watch dealer, and there is a lot of money in that.
I believe so. In Aspen, he's dealing with,
he's dealing with really rich people.
Yeah.
But I also have heard from these communities that this is kind of the type of career that you start when you're already rich and you have like parents who can set you up in it, if that makes sense.
I mean, I took a peek at his Instagram and before he was ever on the show or even thinking about the show, his family are car people. They refound his dad's like 1967, could be totally wrong about the age, Corvette.
Guys.
They go on very nice international family vacation.
Well, the family talks later about having a cottage. So.
Yes. So I think there's some money.
I just need to plug a YouTube video real quick. If you want to sob like a maniac, there's a YouTube video called My Dad's Old Chevy, I think it is.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I tried that. I tried to find Timmy's 71 Chevelle that he had, that he bought with his whole money when he was 15.
With my 3 jobs.
And I can't find it. We can't find it anywhere. We can't find the VIN number.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Somebody has it in a shed. In a barn somewhere.
So, all right. They meet Nick's family and Annie's worried they won't like her hair. She's like, does my hair look okay?
And I think I said this to you and Amanda. I don't think she washes her hair. She just dry shampoos it. Like there's layers and layers of dry shampoo.
There's a lot of hair there. And Annie says, the parents are like, what made you like Nick? And Nick's mother's beautiful.
Yes.
And she's also a hairstylist. I'm like, get her in there. And
let me give you a tutorial.
She's a little outdated. Not that I want to talk, but she looks like Rachel from Friends. She's got the Rachel cut.
She does. Yes.
So Annie's like, well, we just clicked. Like, it was like, oh, you like fancy things? So do I. You have an apartment? So do I. You're a human being? So am I. You like dogs? So do I. Like, okay, calm down. So they talk about their emotions, like how they're navigating, and she immediately defers to him. I'm sorry. It's me who has to get in line. I have to learn how to talk to Nick. When I see women do this, it drives me crazy.
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Like, how about saying, I need to do this better, but Nick needs to do ABC better as well?
Yeah. But she will take everything on in that relationship as it's her need to get better. If she was just funnier, quieter, smarter, thinner, then that's what's going to be the whole marriage.
Yep. So mom says Nick is such a sensitive soul. I mean, one time at our cottage on the sea, he would not come in because he was staring at the sunset.
Me too.
Like a little Amy Archer there. I mean,
I think he was also crying too.
He had like a little poet soul.
Oh, well, I mean,
don't worry. The world will kick the shit out of that.
Yeah.
So,
or at least your parents will.
Yes. And she's like, knowing Nick and the way we raised him, we knew you'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's them. At the end of this, I want to hear from you who you think is going to get married. Okay. Very quickly, let's go through KB and Edmund.
Wow.
There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Okay. He apologizes for throwing his tantrum over not being able to bang her. Yeah. And she says, you know why I want to wait. So one of the questions I had was, did they discuss this in the pods? From what she's saying, it sounds like they did.
Yes. That's how the vibe I'm getting from her. At least she thinks they did. Was he actually listening? I don't know.
Right. And he's been in love 3 times. And I wrote, he's almost 30. That makes sense. I was probably in love 3 times by the time I was 30. She says, I'm a little stubborn, but I'm real stuck on yesterday. Like my theory about her is she got the ick. Oh, when he was crying, saying he's such a nice guy, why can't he have sex? That was it for her. That would have been it for me.
Yeah, I think at first the crying was attractive because it was, oh, this man is in touch with his sensitive side. Oh,
Yep.
he's in control of his emotions. He's elevated. But
Yes.
now she's seeing, oh, this dude is a crybaby and
And
in
he's
not a good
using it,
way.
and he's using it to manipulate.
Yes, and
'Cause
he has
he's
no regulation over his emotions.
He's literally crying to have sex with her.
Yeah.
And she sussed that out. Don't forget, she is in the, I don't know if you'd consider it the mental health field, a social worker. I guess you
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
She deals with a lot of this, and
Yeah.
she's very emotionally in tune. She's in tune with her emotions, other people's emotions. I think she can read those easily.
Yes.
And she sees exactly what was going on there.
Yeah.
And she can't get over it.
And he's so much all the time.
And look, I'm just going to say, we have a ton of empathy for him.
Yes.
He had a very rough upbringing. Okay. And we meet his mom, and it explains a lot. And
Yes.
I have a lot to say about her. But he should not be on not Married at First Sight. Love is Blind. He should not be on either show.
No.
Love is Blind, especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So later he wraps himself in a blanket and tries to stuff himself in a cabinet.
Yeah. That's what my boys did when we moved in here.
Yeah. How old were they, Becca?
10 and 12.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So now we meet Carrie, Edmund's mom. And I want to begin this segment by saying we both have family members who've struggled with addiction.
Yeah.
This woman has clearly struggled with addiction.
Yeah.
We have a ton of empathy for her situation, for Edmund, all those things.
Yes.
That being said, there's some things she said that I had a lot of problems with.
Yeah.
Here are the things that Carrie said that I did not like.
Okay.
She said, what coconut fell off the tree that made you pick my son?
I would never say that to one of my son's girlfriends. Like,
no. We went out to dinner last night with the girls and their boyfriends. And at one point I was talking to Penelope's boyfriend about her. And I said, isn't she fabulous? Aren't you so lucky to have her?
Yes.
That's what I said. I didn't say, why her?
Yeah. Why this chick?
She said, I put a lot of work into all of you, and I just can't let anyone have you. Okay, first of all, you don't own your children.
As much as we want. We are the biggest wanters of owning children.
We want to own them. Yeah. I constantly try to get them to sign power of attorney over to me. They won't do it. But there's this. Okay, so what he said is that he grew up in and out of foster care, that his parents would get him back, and then presumably what I took from it is they struggled with addiction and they would lose the kids again and back and lose and back. And that is what he said. He didn't say the addiction part, but he said they would get us back and then they would lose us again.
Yeah. It would be good for a little while and then it would get back to how it was.
So I think what bothers me about her taking the credit for him is she's one of these parents that has this idea of, you have become this man because of me. And she doesn't realize it was in spite of her.
Yes. 100%.
Like Edmund is like, I have a very good friend that I grew up with whose father left her and her mother was a very, very bad alcoholic. My friend has gone on to get a doctoral degree. She's super successful. She is like amazing. And she tells me all the time, like we talk occasionally and she'll be like, I looked at my mother and I did everything I could to not be her.
Yeah.
And her mother was one of these people who she was abusive. I'm just going to say she was physically abusive with my friend and all the fun stuff. But she was one of these people who took credit for my friend. And that used to drive my friend crazy. And she was like, I succeeded in spite of her.
Yeah. You had nothing to do with this at all.
Right. And I had to do it on my own.
Yeah.
So like whatever success Edmund has found, and he seems by all accounts to be a successful adult, she really didn't have a lot to do with that.
No. And I think even in the pods, doesn't he talk about a teacher who was very
Yes.
like that person was the one who was like, you can go to college. You can
Yes.
do more than what you are here.
Mm-hmm.
So is it because of that teacher he's a good person? You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And what kind of clued me into her and kind of the way she thinks is this whole thing about these daughter-in-laws that run and cry to my sons. What
are
is
you doing
that?
to them? Yeah.
Like, as a mother of sons, didn't that alarm you?
Yes, because if one of my son's girlfriends or wives had a problem with me and my son came to me and said, "Hey, mom, she doesn't like when you do X, Y, and Z." I would take that and be like, "Oh, I didn't even realize," or, "Oh, I won't do that again," or like, but she's taking it like, "Oh, they're talking about me, these girls."
Yes, it's weird.
It's a weird dynamics. Yes.
It's, you know what it is too? It's somebody who's way too involved on a local level with their kids'
Yes.
relationships.
And, you know, we are assuming she's had either drug or alcohol or some sort of substance abuse. So she could be a little stunted.
Yeah.
You know, we don't.
And I wrote that. I wrote, she starts to cry and she's emotionally unregulated like he is.
Yeah.
And I feel like here's what I think. These two people need a lot of therapy and they shouldn't be on this show.
No.
That's how I feel. And KB is going to try to save him at every turn.
I think her friends, you know, when the day of the wedding, when your friends are in the room with you talking.
Yeah.
I think if they make it that far, those conversations will change her thoughts. I'm hoping.
I agree.
I also didn't like, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
How the mom mentioned, oh, your aunts and I looked at her Instagram page and we were like, oh, no. I looked, she has some sexier photos, like, but
who are you to judge?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I think was missing here is if you know anyone who's in recovery, and I know quite a few people, there's a humility about it. There's especially for the people you hurt, you know what I mean? And that is lacking here.
Yeah.
It's weird. She's not working a program.
No, she definitely came off with just a weird. I left that whole scene with just, this is weird.
And he looked like he was straight up dissociating when she was going on and on and on.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the part. And I hope that I didn't come off insensitive to their struggles, because I have a ton of empathy for that.
Yeah.
But they just don't need to be on the show. I wish they would get some therapy and yeah. So let's go to the party.
Okay.
Which is at a honky tonk.
Yeah.
And they're bull riding. Becca, this is like a cowboy bar.
I know.
You and I could get into this.
We could go there and find some cowboys.
Yes, we could. So
with our husband standing right behind us.
Just shaking their heads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Sparkle Megan does reveal that she met Luca's mom and that it was great. And one of the things she said is there was no weirdness between Jordan and the mom.
Yeah.
So this clues me into that he might be a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not putting Luca on TV, which I like.
I liked that.
Yep. She's going to meet him Friday off camera. So we'll hear how that goes. What if Luca is the one who breaks up the relationship? What if Luca goes to Jordan like, nope, don't like that bitch. And then it all falls apart.
He's just a monster. And like, she's like, oh no.
He's like Dennis the Menace, current references only.
He cuts her hair in the back.
So Allie talks about her concerns with Anton's drinking. We talked about that. And then Patrick shows up. And he gives us a little backstory into Casey and his breakup. And he says, she basically ghosted me. And I asked her for the ring back. And she said, oh, sorry, new number. Who this? Like, I don't know who this is. Goodbye.
Which is weird because why is he asking her for a ring back that production gave him in the first place?
Okay, so I read that on Love is Blind, if they don't get married, the person who gives the ring gets to keep it. But if they break up after the marriage, the person who gets the ring gets to keep it.
Oh, interesting.
Which feels weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. So Kate shows up and Joe says to Nick, "Oh God, Kate's here. You're fucked, dude. Go home now. Go home now." I'm here for Joe.
Joe at this party being just an agent of chaos, I was kind of there for.
Joe, they have this scene where Allie's riding the bull and Joe is going, "Oh, I can't watch it. How hot it is. It's too hot. I can't watch."
And doesn't he go, "Thank you,
Love
Anton."
you, Anton.
Yes.
So Mike and Megan are talking. So Mike shows up and Jordan is totally fine with it. She goes over, she talks to him. She holds such nice boundaries.
Yes.
This gave me like a whole new level of respect for her. She didn't flirt with him.
Nope.
She didn't give him an ounce. He said, "Oh, I was going to slide in your DM." She's like, "Thank you for not doing that."
Yep.
He's like, "Want to dance?" No.
Nope.
"Did you get the emerald cut?" She said, "No." "Oh, I would have got that for you." She's like, "I like my ring."
Yeah.
And then he asks her if she regrets her choice. And she's like, "Not at all. I'm in this." And she basically tells him he's not marriage material.
No.
And she's right.
Yeah. That guy needs, yeah.
He doesn't pay his bills, guys. And he fucks over small independent contractors. And that is not cool.
No, he is a scammer.
He's a scammer. So Anna shows up and she and Patrick talk. What did you think about this? Because she's trying to make, I see what she's saying and I see what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You give me your opinion. I'll weigh in.
I kind of didn't like how she was. I didn't like her. I didn't like her in this scene. I'll say it. I know people are going to come for me because I think she's well liked, but I didn't like how she was saying, "Well, you should have left too." Like, if I was gone. Yeah.
I think her point that she was trying to make is, if it was only me and you loved me so much, you would not have asked somebody else. You would have just ended the experiment and found me outside the pods. I get that. I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
But I also get his point of, you left.
Yeah.
And I thought you didn't want me and you were done with me.
And you ghosted. It's not even like you came in that room and said, "Hey, I'm having a hard time with this. I have to go." You just disappeared. You ghosted these guys. So what are they supposed to expect? To go after somebody who ghosted them?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, because then how would she feel if he was trying to like track her down? That would feel stalkerish. And she'd probably be like, "Leave me alone.
I left when I didn't want you to know anything about me."
Yeah. So I think they both kind of have a point here. I wished he pressed a little harder back on her and said, "You didn't say goodbye to me. You just left. And I thought you didn't want me."
Yeah.
And that's why I moved on.
Your actions showed that you weren't into me and you needed to leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's round it out with this KB Edmund fight here. So at one point, Annie's like, "Nick is perfect. I love Nick. He doesn't do anything wrong." And Edmund is like, "Wow, dude. Wow, that's crazy to hear. That is crazy. Like, you're lucky just to hear it." And KB gets wind of this.
Yeah.
And she's flies over to him and is like, "What's going on? What are you comparing? What's great to hear?" And he's like, "Oh," and they explain to her what happened. And she goes, "Are you comparing your relationship again? Because this has been something."
It bothers her. Yeah.
They get into a fight and she's like, "You said it and you meant it." Like, they're going back and forth here. And he says, "You don't say anything positive." We've seen her say a ton of positive shit to him.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why'd you bring this here? Why'd you bring this here?" And then what he does is he takes her outside and he tries to love bomb her.
Yes. And she is not falling for it.
No. And then he runs into the boys and he's like, "I might die. I might die. I might die." And Jordan says to him, like, "Dude, get it together. Go take accountability."
Yeah.
But he's like acting out like a child.
He's acting like the boys when they were 11, 12, and they were going to get in trouble when I came home from work.
Yes.
Like, it's so immature.
It is. You nailed it, Becca. They have a parent-child relationship. That's how it will always be. I am a firm believer that once a dynamic like that is established 100%. In a relationship, it's so hard to undo it.
No.
So he tries to love bomb her. Like you said, she said no. And then one thing she does say is she's walking back in and he goes to talk to her and she goes, "Don't even fucking talk to me." She just walks right past him. She might be done.
Yeah, I think
in here she's done.
There is That relationship is done.
And
it was done in Mexico.
And I think she feels like, oh, I don't know how to get out of this because he's so hurt, and I mean, it's not his fault, and like,
she doesn't want to add to his hurt, but
messy.
Ugh.
Now Nick talks to Kate, and he tries to say, I'm just so honest and earnest that it was just so hard for me to be in the position of having to lie, and I was in a real pickle because I never lie because I'm a little angel boy. Ugh. And Kate is like, you said you had another connection and you couldn't get there with her. He's like, I never said that. I never said that.
Roll the tapes.
She's like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And he says, I told Annie everything. I even told her that I loved you. And she's like, really? Everything? And he's like, yeah. Meanwhile, Allie's over there telling Annie that he love bombed Kate.
Yeah.
And now Annie gives him the complete cold shoulder, and I'm here for it. I need them to break up.
I don't think they will, though. She's going to, because even when they were sitting there, they were showing the girls sitting there. She made some comment like, oh, Kate's just busting his balls, or Kate's just trying to,
Yeah.
So it's always going to be the female. It's always going to be someone else.
Yeah. You're right.
And it's female. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It's never going to be Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jordan and Joe are talking about Brendan fucking better than Nick. And Nick just lays on top of you and goes skiing. Brilliant.
It was great.
Chef's kiss to Joe. Joe hates Nick. And meanwhile, Madison is telling Kate that no one likes Nick and they're all fake. And meanwhile, Joe is doing more shots. And that's where we leave them. That's it.
Joe.
Okay. Well, I'll go through couple by couple. You tell me if you think if they'll make it to the altar and if they'll get married.
Okay.
Madison and Joe.
They're going to make it to the altar. They're not going to get married.
I think he says no.
Yeah. From at least the editing that we've seen in the Next Time Ons, it seems very dramatic.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anton and Allie.
Because we haven't seen really much of them,
they might make it.
Seem so boring. I think they may make it. Will their marriage last?
He's going to look hot in a tux. Get ready.
And she's going to look gorgeous in any dress.
Anything.
She puts on. Yes.
Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
This is the one I'm just kind of torn on. I want them to make it, but I feel like she's going to say no because there are too many differences in their values.
Ooh, okay.
Because she does value money first and foremost. Her love language is gifts. She loves to give. She loves to receive. And I think that when you really have deep conversations, they're on different paths.
Agree. Yeah. Nick and Annie.
Yeah, they're getting married.
Ugh.
God. She's not going to say no.
No. And now KB and Edmund.
No.
I hope they don't even make it to the altar.
I feel like they're going to be the couple that breaks up before the wedding.
Very well could be. Yeah. Very well could be. Yeah. All right. We said it all.
Oh, when's the next drop? This Wednesday?
Yeah. So we'll have to try to put that out at some
This
point.
will be what? The wedding dresses?
Yeah. So we should be able to wrap this up before I come to San Francisco.
Yeah, because the last episode airs on the 22nd.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to have to be a quick turnaround. Yeah, we'll get it done.
We'll be up at 3 in the. I'll be up at 3 in the morning recording on Thursday the 23rd.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this and you want more bonus content, check out our other podcast, Murder She Watched, where we talk about murder shows. And Becca and I are talking about The Staircase. Can't stop, won't stop, never stop.
Oh, if I have to stop, then I'm dead.
Then I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Becca, thank you.
Thank you. A lot of fun.
And we'll see you next time.